What's up, guys? This is Mike Loris, going to be bringing you more games from the Nexon Invitational Super Match. You know, I don't think I actually introduced the tournament in my last game. Startale versus Tongfu. Yeah, I think I forgot to do that. Shit. Well, that doesn't matter because we are here with Virtus Pro. They had some travel issues, I'm assuming, and, well, now they're here. So they're going to be going up against Team Startale. It's TS Startale are going to be performing a little bit better versus VP than they have been versus Tongfu. This game, keep in mind, is fairly old. As of right now, at the time of me casting this, this Virtus Pro no longer exists, actually. Arzart, I think this is Light of Heaven, Blow Your Brain are the only ones left on the team. God has left, God has left, NS has retired, like in air quotes, but, you know, I don't really know how long that's going to last. So, right now, Virtus Pro is no longer really in existence. But this will be, it should be a good game nonetheless because Virtus Pro, very, very aggressive style. Well, characteristically they have been like pretty much every single VP incarnation that has ever existed, like with NS, KSI and that team and now this one, they've always had a really aggressive style. So it should be very, very entertaining to watch. And we'll see if Team Startale can actually stand up against it. Looks like they know somewhat about VP's aggressive tendencies, but also seeing the Venomancer and the Nature's Prophet pick, it does make sense to ban out the two other very, very hard-pushing heroes in the Pugna as well as Chen. Because Nature's Prophet and Venomancer, that alone is a lot of push. Having any more means that they have to really batten down the hatches and hope that VP don't go for that all-in push strat, which will be pretty effective. Visage not the best at stopping pushes. Alchemist will have the spray unless he goes for a hard carry build and, you know, is caught by surprise, which shouldn't be the case. But yeah, the counter push from Startale not the best. They will have to rely heavily on that acid spray and just drawing off creeps and stalling. But we'll see what they want to do. Bounty Hunter not really going to be the best for stopping that. But aside from global power, Virtus Pro they also do have a good amount of lane control. Venomancer with that slow early on in the Plague Wards just to add a little bit more pressure to the lane. Even if your objective isn't necessarily to take the tower, like at that specific moment, being able to zone out the enemy is an incredibly useful tool. And Nature's Prophet, of course, is Nature's Prophet. He'll be able to manipulate creep equilibrium fairly easily with his treants and pull stack, all that good stuff, if he is in fact in the jungle. Startale with the Bounty Hunter, they've picked up what looks like is going to be a pretty aggressive ganking lineup. Bounty Hunter as well as Alchemist is just a lot of gold acceleration, I guess you could say, between the track as well as the Grievel's Greed. If they get early game kills on Virtus Pro, and if they get a lot of them, then they'll be able to just ride that into a solid victory. The hard thing is, of course, actually getting the kill on VP. Startale will have to have some pretty good coordination. They'll also need to have the Bounty Hunter up on that level 6 mark, at an adequate time. And that is going to be actually pretty difficult to do with VP gearing up for a little bit of a pushing lineup. With the Mirana pickup, maybe they're not going to go so much into the pushing department, but still, just between Nature's Prophet and Venomancer, that is a significant threat. And Bounty Hunter really doesn't have any tools to deal with that. And now Weaver pickup from Startale. They've gone for the Weaver several times, and well, there's the 3 cores right there. Weaver, Bounty Hunter, as well as the Alchemist. Might be seeing a mid-lane Alchemist from Startale. It makes sense. If you're going to be maxing out Acid Spray to stop pushes, you might as well just put the Alchemist in the mid lane so that the Acid Spray could be really, really effective. VP, 4th pickup, going to be Earthshaker. So between their last 2 picks, Mirana as well as Earthshaker, VP have secured themselves a good amount of stuns. Fissure as well as an Arrow, not the best combination, though when you do have Sprout as well as Venomancer's Gale, to kind of add those 2 additional factors to help Mirana land her Arrow, it's pretty good. If you could, tag the Weaver with that combination, he'll probably die. VP just going to look for their mid lane hero, and well, they're not going to have the Templar Assassin obviously banned out. They will have the really solid heroes of, I think Puck is probably their best bet. Blink Silence against the Weaver is absolutely crippling, and stuns are one thing, but really with the only for sure stun being the Fissure, having an extra source of crowd control in that silence will probably be the best bet for Virtus Pro. Sorry. Puck though will be burned out pretty well by the Alchemist. Will be able to hold the lane regardless. So I think Puck is probably what Virtus Pro want to go for, and they themselves can target the mid lane from Startale and the DK. Though it doesn't really look like Startale are going to look to pick up another mid lane hero? It's a possibility. Could just be a pure support Alchemist. We'll see what they want to do with this, though. Alchemist Visage isn't a bad roaming combination at all, though Weaver and Bounty Hunter, if the Alchemist Visage lane does come to help them out in a gank, they both can't really do that much. They have a little bit of right-click damage. They both have a little bit of magic damage with the Shikuchi and the Shuriken, but it's not that much. And it looks like Team Startale going to heed my advice, pick up the puck. Not a bad pickup versus the Mirana. And also, you just will have that very, very long-range creep aggro pulling / nuke tool of the Illusory Orb. So Startale going to prep themselves up for what looks like a very aggressive ganking lineup, and I think it will be. Though with Puck, Weaver, Bounty, as well as Alchemist, it's going to be a very greedy lineup for them. We'll see if VP could actually punish that with the lineup they have right now. They do have, some pretty decent mid game. They will have to get through the Puck. They will have to get through the Alchemist Visage Roam. It's a lot of burst damage between the Alchemist as well as Visage, but if they tank through that, the Bounty Hunter as well as Weaver won't be able to contribute all that much. Though if they fail to do that in the early stage, the Bounty Hunter will force Team Startale to snowball out of control. And then at that point, Mirana as your hard carry isn't really going to do it for you, especially when up against Weaver, Bounty Hunter, as well as the Alchemist. And then, of course, Mirana's a soft hero. You have to worry about the spell burst damage as well. So VP, they know that the mid lane hero is going to be the Puck. Now, what do they want to do with that? I think they're kind of kicking themselves. The Dragonite would have worked friggin' perfectly for their lineup right now. Put God onto that mid lane Dragonite. Puck isn't the highest burst damage hero. He does usually have an edge on DK a little bit, but DK with the pushing power that he has will fit perfectly in with the rest of his team, as well as that Dragon Tail being one of the best ways to lock down a Weaver. I think that would have been pretty good. Oh no, they're going to go aggro. I said before that VP are notoriously aggressive, and really, there's no better hero to show how aggressive a team is than the Night Stalker. I love seeing this Night Stalker, and he's going to be a fantastic pickup. I said the Puck was a great hero because of the silences, because of the CC he offers. Hell, why not go for a very, very manly, grown-up, bluer version of Puck in the Night Stalker? More single target, yes, but gee, on his Night Stalker. I've seen him play this a couple of times, and it's terrifying. It truly is, especially if you're a hero that relies on invisibility so much because you're so soft. Maybe not Puck because he's not invisible, but still Puck, very, very soft, is absolutely destroyed by getting silenced. Bounty Hunter, very soft, will get destroyed by silence, and Weaver, of course, is not friendly when faced up against. He's no friend of silence either. So the Night Stalker, a fantastic pickup from VP, and I'd like it. It's really going to enforce the fact that VP are going to go super aggressive in this game. They're going to be using the Night Stalker as well as the early Mirana and Earthshaker combination to just buy space for the Nature Prophet and the Venomancer to push down those lanes. And we'll be seeing that, I'm sure, very, very quickly from Team Startale. Keep in mind, this is also the 4-minute nighttime cycle. So VP can go very, very aggressive very, very quickly. And then at that point, it's just a matter of can Startale defend. And it's going to be difficult for them. Let's go over who's playing what. We have G, also known as God, I think. Also known as God Kill Them All. I think that's what, where the G came from. Probably going to be calling him God. He's going to be playing the Night Stalker, Blow Your Brain. He's going to be playing the Mirana. I actually do like Blow Your Brain just as a carry player. Been watching him for a very long time. Since I started casting, been seeing a lot of him. He's going to get bullied by YK quite a bit, but he will survive. He's going to be supported by Ars Art on the Venomancer. Bottom lane is going to be Light of Heaven on his Nature Prophet, supported by NS on the Earthshaker. They're going to be going up against Gandhi's Visage once again. This is 5 games in a row. Jesus. Ju is going to be on the Weaver once again. We have 10 BZ, this time supporting as the Alchemist, MP mid lane as the Puck, and YK is going to be on that Bounty Hunter, heading towards the top lane. Most likely, YK is going to be playing very, very defensive. We can see Sentry Ward already set up. If he gets hit by a Gale, that's going to be an easy setup for Blow Your Brain. Then he's pretty much dead. Yeah, YK, you best watch yourself. Oh, God, YK, this better not be happening. This better not be happening. It's happening. There's the dust. There's the arrow. Double damage on Arzart is an easy kill for that Venomancer. And it's first blood for Arzart. Oh, man, I told you not to get close, but you just had to. And VP, to their credit, they came prepared. They had the sentries. They had the dust. There was no way that Bounty Hunter was getting out of there. Not a chance in hell. And the most important thing about that is that I didn't miss it. Yeah, it's true. It's definitely true. Alright, so Light of Heaven. Oh, he's going to be playing some games in this bottom lane. There's going to be some Earthshaker shenanigans down here. If you don't know how this works, basically the Earthshaker blocked off this path. The creeps say, oh, we have to go south. We can't go south. Let's go this way instead. Then they run into ancient granite golems, and they're really sad. And then use Light of Heaven with his artificial creeps in the treants to, hold off the creep wave, make sure your tower doesn't get too much damage. It will take damage slowly but surely, but really, it's an effective way of, I don't want to say abuse, but it kind of does feel abusey. It's a great way of getting your Earthshaker those extra levels, because Earthshaker as a melee support isn't the most effective. There we see it right now. Blocking off the wave will force the creeps into the Ancients. However, he's going to be punished severely by this 10 BZ and Gandhi coming up the cliff. NS has no mana. They're not going to go for him. Okay. Well, I thought there would be a stun channel, and then they'll throw it, and then oh, he doesn't have Soul Assumption. No, they can't really get the kill on the Earthshaker. Yeah, they needed a third hero there, a hero that is not Jew on the Weaver. So unfortunately, Startale wasting their first smoke onto pretty much nothing. They couldn't really get anything done there. It just actually wasn't possible. Top lane YK getting absolutely no CS. However, he is doing a good job at just absorbing the experience, being relatively passive. I'm sure you'll be messing with Arzart in a little bit as well, but already a level 3 Venomancer with the first blood. YK is going to be hard pressed to, do any sort of creep jacking without being punished substantially. I mean, just Dust and then Gale, that's a lot of damage onto that Bounty Hunter. It's damage that he would much rather not face up against. So he's going to be hard pressed. Taking a look at the mid lane, we do have G 10 for 4 versus MP's 14 for 3. As expected, the Night Stalker not doing the greatest on this bottom lane. But really, Night Stalkers rarely do really well on their mid lane solo. It's like a very, very rare occurrence. MP going actually very aggressive on God. God will have his bottle soon enough. I think it is flying out to him. Yes, it is, as well as his boots. So he's just fine. He's been bottle crowing for a little bit as well. But really, Virtus Pro, they're completely okay with this Night Stalker taking an early deficit, because you kind of build that into your game plan when you have Night Stalker. He's going to lose the lane. He's not going to win. But that doesn't matter, because once he starts roaming, the pressure that he adds to the team in general, once the team is helping, of course, means that he'll be able to crush through everything. And you can see right now, MP, he will not be able to phase shift the biggest source of damage from the Night Stalker. Oh, Light of Heaven on the bottom lane, stunned from Tembizi, being shaken up, will throw onto Light of Heaven, and that will do him in. He's going to secure the kill as well. Tembizi finding the first kill for Startale on that bottom lane. But yeah, what I meant to say is that he cannot dodge the Void, which is the largest portion of damage from the Night Stalker, in between the auto attacks, of course. Puck usually can dodge stuff from mid laners, like Queen of Pain, Templar Assassin. You can dodge meld hits, you can dodge Scream of Pain, Sonic Waves, all of that. But you can't dodge Voids. And that means that Night Stalker is pretty much guaranteed damage onto that Puck. And once the Night Stalker gets a couple more levels, like right now even, he goes super aggressive on this Puck, and looks like that's exactly what they're going to do. They're going to wait for Earthshaker to get into position, a fissure into just run at him is going to be the game plan, and if MP doesn't back off soon enough, he's going to drop. He's going to be fine. It's going to be top lane that actually drops. It was a Gale to an arrow to Starstorm, and it looks like they're going to go for the Puck. No, they're not. They're going to go on the bottom lane, where Light of Heaven is once again caught in the trees. Why is there so much action happening all over the map? I'm not prepared for this kind of casting, guys. I'm just not prepared. But there was aggression there. I wasn't missing like everything. I kind of was. Like, there was 2 kills that happened. I was watching this mid lane just because this is going to happen. MP getting the beat down. G is going to chase him down. You cannot run from this Night Stalker. He will try to salve through it. G, though, will run through the trees and will survive at 48 HP. And just in time, the bottle is going to come. So Puck does go down with the help of NS's Earthshaker. Light of Heaven not having the best time on this bottom lane against the tri-lane of Gandhi as well as 10BZ, and then really anyone else. You're going to be hard pressed to stay alive against that lane as the Nature's Prophet. And, credits Gandhi as well as 10BZ. They're giving a lot of space for Jew to farm, which we saw in their last game. They didn't get any. The Weaver didn't get any space to farm, and he was essentially useless. Though it looks like for VP, they're not going to stand for it. They're going to go right to the bottom lane, Gandhi and Jew. They're facing up against a tower dive, and if they get a silence onto the Weaver, do they have a silence? They do not have a silence, actually. Curious. You'd expect a silence, at least 1 point would have been the pickup from G, facing up against so many invisibility, so many slippery heroes. But he's going to go full man mode. Nuke him and hit him, right? You don't really need anything else than that. So, first night time about halfway done. You see YK has picked up the level 5 mark, Blow Your Brain. Is going to get caught out, MP as well as YK in the area. And here comes Tenbezi with a stun, gonna run straight into this Night Stalker. The stun will be thrown. Arrow's gonna fly, and it's gonna land on YK. Invisible. Do they have any true sight? I don't believe they do. But here comes Light of Heaven. Does he have any true sight? They don't. Tenbezi, though, still on the run. Fissure gonna secure the kill. YK is still in the area. G on the way out. Does have a bottle. Will survive with 50 HP. Blow Your Brain. Gonna run straight into YK as well as MP. Does have a leap in a couple seconds. Must leap out of orb. Will leap out of there. And it looks like he will be home free. Will turn around for an arrow. Will completely miss everything. But it will be enough to get himself out safely. VP diving very, very aggressively. Costing them a lot of HP. But you know what? HP regenerates. And that's completely fine if they're going to be getting not only kills, but also towers in the top lane. Art camping out in this top lane. And now NS actually going to get initiated upon. Blink forward from MP. Using a coil to set up the solo kill on the Earthshaker. MP making stuff happen pretty much solo. But Earthshaker still not the most important kill to pick up from the VP side. And G, he's still not done yet. He's going to run straight into Gandhi, and this is not a fight this Visage could win. Oh, don't run, Gandhi! Oh, you have a very, very angry guy on your tail. There's the Void. And here's the beatdown. Light of Heaven going to join the fight as well, because why? No Sprout, man. Gandhi still on his way out with Tenbezi coming in as well. Not going to matter. G as well as Light of Heaven might be a little trouble. Tenbezi getting stunned up that Nature's Prophet, though G very, very healthy. He's going to chase down Tenbezi. Tenbezi attempting the jukes. Not going to happen. G is going to get himself a double kill. That's 4-0 on the Night Stalker, and it is still nighttime for a couple more seconds. We'll allow him enough time to retreat out of this. He's going to turn around for Ju, landing another Void, because why the hell not? Going to dust him up as well. Wow, that's super aggressive by God. But really, what would you expect from him? His name is God. Still without a single point crippling fear. I would recommend getting Crippling Fear. I don't want to say this is a mistake because he's freaking 4-0, but I think that would be useful. Who am I to question God, though, right? Who the hell do I think I am? Some sort of demigod or immortal? No, I'm just a puny mortal. I can't question God. He knows what he's doing. He's getting kills everywhere. Alright, but at the end of the first nighttime phase, that was the first. Yeah, at the end of the first nighttime phase, we have VP with a 7-4 advantage. We've seen Startale down a lot worse, a lot sooner. Yet still, the advantage is held by the Virtus Pro side. God having a relatively successful first nighttime phase. Blow Your Brain with the lead in the gold per minute chart. Startale, though Ju has had more space than the previous games, still is not getting nearly enough. Has Power Treads, has Ring of Health, great. But he's going to be very hard pressed to defend up against the VP side. Because VP, although they do have Blow Your Brain on Mirana, they don't really have a really hard carry. Mirana is more semi-carry than anything, in my opinion. He could do a little bit of damage later on, but really nothing compared to a farmed up Weaver. Though Blow Your Brain, he's not looking to play that farming game. He's looking to play the ganking game. And that's exactly what VP are going to do. They're going to be super aggressive at all stages of the game, and their goal is to really win the game before Ju becomes significant at all. With taking the top lane tower very, very early, that's going to help them a big in accomplishing that goal. And it looks like they're going to go once again to this top lane. God, in a little bit of trouble. There's the coil. Will he snap? He's going to teleport out. The stun is going to get thrown as well as Shuriken. God, not looking too healthy. He's going to turn and fight. Not going to happen, though. Nature's Prophet ultimate thrown out for that, though it will not deter Startale. Instead, they're going to go straight for the bot lane. Treants as well as the Venomancer wards will annihilate the creep wave and will continue to push this one out. Ju, gotta watch out just a little bit, man. A Fissure could mean a lot of pain. But I don't think they have enough on this bottom lane to kill off that Weaver. Gandhi, though, he's got to be careful. The Visage is not, it's not the same as the Weaver. Slow push onto this bottom lane tower with only 3 heroes. Blow Your Brain still in the middle lane, just getting free farm. Although he might be in a little trouble. MP circling around, does not have the coil, though. 2-point silence, 1-point orb with double damage might be enough. Blow Your Brain smells something coming, and he will back off. Meantime, bottom lane teleportation support coming in. It is going to be Bounty Hunter. His has hit the level 6 mark, so he will start throwing out those tracks. Slowly but surely, though, this tower is getting whittled down. The siege creep doing a lot of damage because it's lasting for so long. Plague wards are friggin' everywhere. Sentry ward is set up. And VP playing the slow roll game on this bottom lane. They do have God coming in as well. Does have that ultimate. Level 1. Not the longest, but still is enough to open up a can of whoop ass. All over Startale. And here he comes as well as the Nature's Prophet. Turning back to this fight. There's the Mirana ultimate. I don't think this is going to surprise anyone. They think they kind of saw them. G, will he find anyone? He's going to find Gandhi. One nuke, a fissure. He's done. MP now in a lot of trouble. Does have the coil. Will he drop it? Can't really find a good one. Will land onto God and then John his way out. But they're going to run straight into NS. Echo Slam to kill him off. Arzart on the run from YK, but the ward block will save Arzart. YK cannot get through there. Arzart still on the run. YK trying to chase him down. The poison damage taking him down slowly, and Arzart survives. Light of Heaven picking up the kill. And VP, find 4 in exchange. No, find 5. I think Gandhi went down very early in that fight. He did. They find 5. They keep Arzart alive with the clutchest of Plague Wards. My god, VP, that was super aggressive, but it's super effective. They didn't even have Blow Your Brain. I guess taking out Gandhi in like a split second, you know, it kind of helps when you're going to be killing towers and killing people. Oh, Blow Your Brain. Gonna miss the arrow. He's going to take a lot of damage for his trouble. Here comes teleportation support from the... What are you doing? Where are you going? There's nothing back there. You can't get out that way. He already used his leap. I don't know what that was about. He could have just ran. Blow Your Brain. What are you doing? That was... I don't know. He just used his leap to get over here from here. Yeah, I can't offer any... Maybe it's like a, I'm going to bring you down before I die, but I think he could have just walked out of there. Who knows? We do have now the second nighttime phase. So now Jew has got to be incredibly careful. Does not have anything close to his Lincoln Sphere, and God is on the prowl. He's going to rush up his Aghanim Scepter, which will give him the lethal half map hack, but... First of all, it's going to be Light of Heaven getting blown up once again. That's like, yeah, that's 4 deaths from Light of Heaven. Well, does have the recovery Midas, and is still doing his job pushing out the lane, but really, no, I mean, obviously you don't want your Prophet to die. But it's keeping Startale in this game, because not only are they getting the kill on the Nature's Prophet, but they're also getting 3 heroes with the track gold. And that track gold is going to start to stack up in a big way for Startale, because they're losing lots of objectives. The track gold is going to be what keeps them in this game, at least until VP, you know, really turn up the pressure dial, and then we'll see if the track gold is enough. But so far, I think it is, you know, the reason why this gold chart is only the way it is. Tenbizi getting hit by a very long-range arrow. Fisher as well. Just needs one more void. Long-range assassination. Tenbizi is gonna get brought down. Now YK gonna get dusted up. Has to break that invisibility, but that will kill him. Either way, he's dead. Really, it's 2 kills for VP, and they're gonna ride that all the way into the tier 2 mid lane tower. Arzart has the mana, as does Light of Heaven. There's gonna be another push from the mid lane. Orb gonna fly. That will not pull off this future creep's aggro. Another Moonlight Shadow, and we do have God as well as Blow Your Brain hunting down Weavers. They're not going to find anyone though. NS. Wow, VP very bravely pushing with only 3 heroes. I mean, they do know that they're stronger at the moment, but still, like, it doesn't matter really how strong you are at this stage of the game. If you take a 3v5, you're going to get messed up. Plague War just pecking away at the tower, and Startale with no really great way of clearing this off. They're going to take continuous damage from arrows, from fissures. Fortunately, these familiars like to eat arrows. They will serve as body blockers for the most part. But that does mean God in this bottom lane just going to push this one out. And VP, this is split push without the split push. I mean, generally you want to be doing this while pushing another lane, but they haven't really been doing that yet. And once they do start doing that, Startale are going to be very, very hard pressed to deal with it, because they're hard pressed to deal with this right now. These 3 heroes are giving them so much trouble. Once you have God doing this in the bottom lane, that's just, you're going to be losing objectives. So just pick your poison. Do you want to lose your mid lane, or do you want to lose your bottom lane? And there's really no good answer to that. Like, Light of Heaven isn't even here. He's just farming. So, yeah, we do have God invisible. Nighttime slowly starting to dry up, though. Whoa, Art in the middle of nowhere. Why are you there? Will get saved for a little bit, though. MP very, very low. Did take the full brunt of that poison nova. Echo Slam onto NS. Not doing too much damage. I don't think it actually hit anyone. But it doesn't matter, because they got the Weaver kill in exchange for the Venomancer. Venomancer taking down the Visage before he goes down as well. We do still have God popping off that extra darkness. There's a stun onto Tenbizi. Silencing up as well. 1 hit, 2 hit. That's a kill for God. Going to extend his kill streak to dominating. And that's going to be the tower as well. VP turning on the pressure dial. And they're just going to go straight from tower to tower to tower. And Startale, they're struggling to defend. And I don't know if... Well, if they had a... They have a decent amount of AoE, so you can't really say it's the draft. It's just VP going super aggressive. Startale, I think what they have to do right now is just take a fight and hope it goes well. Not like the fight we just saw, but that's really their only way of stopping this aggression from VP. They can't play the stall game. They can't defend endlessly and waste Virtus Pro's time by split pushing, because VP, they are the ones split pushing, so you're not going to win that fight. You can just keep doing this, get more track gold for MP and YK. Blink Dagger is already up on Puck. Instant rage buyback from Light of Heaven. He's going to go straight for Roshan. G has a haste rune. Nighttime's slowly running out. He does see MP through the trees. Because of that Aghanim Scepter, he's going to go for the beatdown. Going to get stunned up as well. There's the acid, though Ars Art is in the area. G will just walk out of there. And this is once again VP, just 3 heroes, buying space for a larger objective. It's going to be Roshan this time instead of a tier 2 tower. But this is going to be a very, very easy Roshan as well. Light of Heaven doesn't have the most damage, has no medallion or anything like that. Put the Treants to tank up with Ars Art to drop a couple of Plague Wards here and there. This Roshan's going to go down in Startale. They don't know about this at all. Their ward coverage is this, and I guess this to some extent, but they don't really have enough ward coverage to really smell this one out, and even if they did, I don't know if they could fight right here. It's going to be Roshan down, and who's going to pick that up? Blow Your Brain is going to snatch that up as he flies overhead. VP, like clockwork, going to just sit back and relax for a couple more minutes. Next objective is, well, pretty much nothing. Farm until the second nighttime phase, then go kill people. And hell, in 30 seconds, maybe go kill people anyway, because darkness is going to be up. Legal map hack from the Night Stalker. Gem has just been purchased by the Venomancer that will undoubtedly go on the Night Stalker. Once it's nighttime, you have vision like all the way up to here. And pause. Boring. But yeah, Gem's going to give them the legal map hack, and I think we know where this game is going from there. But that was the shortest pause of all time. Wow, nice. Very cool. But VP, they're just going to wait patiently. This is Startale's time to actually make things happen. They've been getting a good amount of track gold from this bounty hunter, mostly in picking off the Nature's Prophet, but hey, he's worth just as much gold as anyone else. I guess not really true. Night Stalker is the best, but he's very easy to kill. He's worth a lot of gold. And, well, they're getting a lot of gold from him. Blink Dagger on Puck might be enough, but really they need someone else to do a lot of damage. Visage isn't even level 7 yet, so his Soul Assumption isn't maxed out. Yeah, Alchemist, he is level 8, but his Unstable Concoction Acid Spray combo could still get much stronger. And VP, not nighttime, but they do have the darkness. They're going to go straight for the next tier 2 tower. Here comes a slow roll. Ars Art starting to plant those Plague Wards, and, well, Light of Heaven not in the area just yet. Does have a Necro Book, though. So the Necro Book going to add a little bit more pain to those pushes. Arrow going to fly, and it's going to almost hit. Another field goal right there. MP trying to walk up to defend this push, but he's taking a lot of damage from these Plague Wards. And double damage to Blow Your Brain does get tracked up, tanking the tower. Probably not the best idea. But you know what? This tower is going to go down regardless, and Startale, they're all just sitting here. Blink forward for a 3-man coil, though. This could be a good fight for Startale. They don't have any good stuns, though. Ars Art will get stunned, but a huge 4-man stun from NS. Jew's going to go down, following the death of Tenbz. Bounty Hunter, Visage, as well as Puck on the run, and VP. NS took a lot of damage there, but he's still very, very much alive. And now YK can get beaten down by this Night Stalker. He's going to be 4 down with everyone from VP very, very weak. Do they have a mech? They do. And you could bet that mech kept everyone alive in that fight. If they didn't have that mech, they at least die, like some of them. But looks like the Puck not quite done. Will go for Ars Art with the Magic Stake charges. And now the silence onto MP. He's going to get very, very heavily punished by his over-aggression. Tenbz coming in as well. Oh, you got to throw that, man. Don't Blow Your Brain. Will get the Aegis pop, but G is still in the area. Tenbz with help of Gandhi should survive. MP buying back into the game as well. Everyone from VP forced to fall back, and it looks like Startale, they will lose their tier 2 tower and a lot of kills, but they will hold on to their Araxes. But it looks like it might not be over yet, because they do have a fissure. They don't have vision, though. Okay. I think it is over. Really, that fight, it was beautiful initiation from Startale. The blink into 3-man coil, into 3-man Puck combination was fantastic, until NS got a 4-man fissure. You don't see 4-man fissures, like, ever. But everyone from Startale lined up. There was like one here, one here, one here, and then one died in the fissure. Absolutely absurd amounts of value from this Earthshaker, who has picked up that... He did have the Blink Dagger for that last fight. So that was pretty effective in actually helping out in that fight. Startale simply not in a follow-up. The Puck did get beautiful initiation, but there was nothing to do after it. It's like, so what? They're stunned up in silence in a coil. No damage. Alchemist was a little bit too far away to actually layer the stuns so as to deny VP's heroes from getting their big spells off. Like Arzart got the level 2 Poison Nova off and then survived. Startale just a little bit overextended. I think the fact that they were in a line like this really says it all. They were not ready to go in that fight. They were slowly transitioning into that fight when the Puck decided to go. But, sometimes you just got to go as Puck. You find a good opportunity for a 3-man coil, you just got to take it and hope your team follows up. That time, though, was not the case. Blow Your Brain as well as God, they don't have the nighttime just yet, though they will in 1 second. If Blow Your Brain lands a Miracle Arrow, some people are going to die on the top lane. Looks like they're instead going to back Blow Your Brain up. Meantime, Light of Heaven on the bottom lane, just pushing that out very slowly, very methodically. VP are dismantling every single tower of Startale. Track onto Blow Your Brain. Coil being used as well. Fissure as well as a Blink. Aggros, MP, and Jew getting absolutely demolished. Blow Your Brain is going to leap to the other side of the coil. He didn't even snap it, but he will go down regardless. G does have the gem. You cannot juke a Night Stalker. Double kill for G. 1 kill for NS, I think. Sure, let's say 1 kill for NS. 3 people died. I'm guessing NS got it. But VP, they trade 1 for 3 once again in Startale. They thought it was an easy kill on Mirana, but all of a sudden, NS with a Fissure into a Blink Echo, and G is there as well. It's going to be the last tier 2 tower Startale has, going to go down. Now they're looking for high ground. VP, don't think there's much Startale could actually do to stop this. They will have their full power in 15 seconds. They will not have the coil, though. And G's nighttime is running out. No, it's level. Yeah, it's running out shortly. But it's short-lived because organic nighttime. Yay! More nighttime for the Night Stalker and BKBs. So once he has that, Puck completely useless. Alchemist completely useless. Visage completely useless. And Night Stalker is gonna have a field day. VP, they're just getting ready to, I guess, prep up all the lanes. I mean, you have an Age Prophet with level 2 ultimate. Why not prep all the lanes? He has Necrobook 3 as well. Wouldn't be surprised to see some more Necrobooks come up, although it looks like it's going to be, I mean, those items build into a Vanguard, but I doubt that's going to be the case. G, just going to go for tankiness with BKB. Blow Your Brain, what you doing in there? There's nothing in there for you. And who am I missing? We have Arzart, who's going to go for a pipe. I'm assuming. Hood of Defiance probably equals pipe, but he might just be a casual hood. Either way, the VP heroes are getting very, very tanky. And, well, with the exception of Blow Your Brain, though. He's going for Desolator. Someone's got to do the right-click damage, right? But VP, this is what they do. They split push, and then at a certain point, you jump the gun, you mess up a little bit, and then you die. Oh, Arrow! That was actually really close to hitting YK. I'm not going to lie. I thought that was actually going to hit. Fissure onto MP. Where is G? There he is, with an Invisibility Rune. Not going to catch anyone by surprise. This tower is going to be, providing that tree sight. God is just chilling the acid, but they have all day once again, because bottom lane is being pushed by Light of Heaven. And they're going to need, I think, more than MP to actually defend this. Oh no, it's going to be initiation. 10B's going to get hit by the X-Slam. Bounty Hunter already down. And Gandhi stunned up from something random. I think it was an arrow. He's going to get beaten down. Going to throw out the Soul Assumption, but Blow Your Brain did have the pipe on him. MP will survive, bailed out by the Familiar. But they're just going to go right to the bot lane where Light of Heaven conveniently meets with his team. He's like, hey guys, what's going on? I've been pushing this entire time. What have you been doing?
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
And MP going to throw the orb, but there's just way too much stuff right now. G, if he gets silence out to anyone, these guys are dead.
Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack.
Bottom rack's going to go down. Mid rack's soon to follow. 10BZ calls GG. VP so aggro with this Night Stalker pick, really setting the tempo of the game, but you can give a lot of credit to the Night Stalker just because you don't see Night Stalker a lot, but really it was everyone on VP doing their jobs pretty much perfectly. Like, NS's Earthshaker play was impeccable, and Startale, unfortunately for them, they couldn't get enough space that they really needed to get the Weaver going, and Alchemist Visage, as effective as their roaming was, wasn't effective enough. They really needed a little bit more early game power to deal with the aggression that was coming out from VP, and ultimately it cost them the game. So we're going to be moving on to the final game of this tournament, or I guess, is it really a tournament of this? I'll call it the tournament. It's going to be between VP and Tong Fu. I think it might have to go up tomorrow, though. I have lots of work to do still. Alright, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Sorry for the delays, and that's going to be it. GG.